In this video, I'm going to show you an amazing method that you can get started right now. And this method does not require a landing page. It does not require having a website. You don't need to be approved for any affiliate program. You pretty much don't need anything. And the tools have a generous free plan that you can get started right away. And so if you are interested in implementing this method, towards the end of the video, I'm going to be showing you some different life hacks, some different tips and tricks so you can make the most of this specific method, because this method is absolutely blowing up right now. All right, so let's get into the method. All right, so what is happening right now? We have a situation around the world, and if you Google something like this, how fitness industry is dealing with the current situation, you're going to have a lot of articles. And the reason you see a lot of articles is because this is kind of what's happening. There's a lot of things that are happening, day to day. But if you want to look at things that are rapidly changing, the disruptive businesses, the businesses that are going bankrupt, the new businesses that are popping up, this is the only thing you have to type in. And if you type it in, you're going to see a lot of results. Here's an article, how the fitness industry is rising to the challenge. And you can kind of read more about it. And there's lots and lots of articles like this. And the reason for it is because it's getting disrupted, right? People are not going to the gyms. People are not going anywhere. People are staying home. There are lockdowns throughout the United States and other countries as well. And so it's ripe for an opportunity that you can basically come out and start making money. Now, I already made a couple of videos in a similar niche, but I believe this method that I'm going to be talking about today is absolutely the best, okay? And so what you have to understand is that there's a lot of different niches that are being affected right now. And you can kind of focus on a lot of different ones, right? You don't have to focus on the one I'm focusing on right now. But when you understand this method, you can go out and you can basically do it on this niche that I'm talking about right now, or you can do it on another niche. And throughout this video, I'm going to be showing you various numbers and proof that this method works, because you can basically understand that this method works by looking at the success of entrants and competitors that are basically doing the same thing that we're planning on doing, but better in a second. And so if you Google something like this, personal trainings in New York City, that should actually be personal trainers in New York City. You're going to have ads, right? And what does this say? This says that people are paying, right? If people are paying, that means there's money to be made, right? If you type something, you don't see any ads, you should think about it twice, because that means people are not putting money on the table. And here people are buying ads. And what we're going to do, we're going to scroll down. We're going to ignore all the ads, and we're going to look at the first result. And this is top 10 New York City, New York personal trainers to fit your busy schedule, probably. That's what they say. Now, if we open this page, you have to go through a lot of hoops. You have to fill out a lot of information. I already did that for you. It's only going to take you a couple of minutes, right? So if you want to do it yourself, you can basically open this link, Google for it, and you'll have to kind of fill out some information. I already did that, and this is the result I'm getting. Basically, I have a list of personal trainers that are basically trying to get clients, right? And some of them offer virtual training. Some of them offer on-site training. Maybe they have a studio. Maybe they come to your house or to your place of work, place of business. It really depends. And they have, various prices, $49 a session, $59 a session. And this site, find your trainer, right? The first thing you want to do is, if you want to do a business model, you have to learn a little bit about the competitors. And actually, this site, I started researching into them. And if you go to this place called Crunchbase, which is basically a directory of sites and whether they're getting funding, whether they're hiring people, whether they're being successful, or whether they're about to go bankrupt, you're gonna see that. So this site has 11 to 50 employees, so that's already a good sign. It has a seed round, meaning like there are people investing in it, right? And the total funding amount is $2 million. Okay, so there's $2 million that got funded. There are 3 investors. Number of current team members, 3. So these are the same team members. And they have 11 to 50 employees. And it's in the greater New York area. So it's in New York City, I believe, or maybe New Jersey. And you can kind of read about it, right? They have more information about it, the funding. And the next thing you want to do is you want to go to alexa.com and learn more about the site. Learn, does it have good traffic? How is it ranked? And so if we go, well, first of all, if you scroll down, you're gonna see the rank of the site. So the rank right now is 282,000, which is decent, right? It's 54,000 in the United States, and I believe it only covers United States. So this ranking is irrelevant. What we're looking for is United States rank, 54,000. So it's a site that's getting pretty decent traffic, and you can even look at their keywords, right? You can even look at top keywords by traffic, and they're basically personal training. You can click on this, you can kind of learn more. And you can also look at their similar size competitors. You want to understand where they fit in with their competitors, right? And so this site was started a couple of years ago, and they already got a 2 million seed round that we know about. Maybe they got another funding round later on as well. And so top keywords, personal trainer, NYC, find your trainer, personal trainer Los Angeles. And I really, really like this business model, because personal trainers, they're kind of out of a job, right? They work at gyms. And if that gym has a deal for virtual classes, then yeah, they might still work, they might still have an opportunity. And if the gym is experiencing hardship, it becomes a big problem, because now they have to go out and find their work. And that is why you have these sites popping up. And this is an amazing site, and this is exactly what we're going to be doing today. Now, you can become an affiliate for this site. That is one option. That is one method for you. But actually, yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much all in the United States. So they have various cities. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be competing with the site, but we're going to be doing it slightly different. And what you're looking at, you're basically looking at a marketplace. This is kind of like eBay, right? I go out, I bid on a product, and I buy it. Or Airbnb. I basically go in and book a room or an apartment or a house, some kind of accommodation. This is the same thing. This is trainers, personal trainers for kind of like Airbnb for personal trainers, you can say. And this is exactly what we're going to be competing with, but we're going to do it very, very smartly. And we're going to be using a tool called Share Tribe, right? And this tool allows you to build a successful marketplace business fast. And we're going to be competing with them really successfully, because I'm gonna give you the strategy, and I'm gonna tell you how you can basically compete with them and win. Okay. Now, the first thing I want to talk a little bit about the site. This is an amazing site because you don't have to code anything. You can just come in and start building your marketplace. Okay. Now let me show you a couple of customers. You can click on this. You have lots of customers, success stories, and if you hover over, you have a lot of customers. And what got my attention is this Fit Coach, right? Fast growing community for booking personal trainers, which is kind of like what we're planning on doing. And we're going to have the same angle, but a slightly different strategy. And so you can kind of read about it. They wanted to improve the health and wellness industry, the influx of users to the marketplace. Fit Coach shows that they're on the right track. And we don't have to have the same market share as these big guys. Even if you capture, 1%, 5%, 10% of the market, we're going to be doing really, really well financially. So they launched in 2018. So they launched even before this whole mess, and now they're probably experiencing pretty rapid growth. And so we're going to try to replicate their business model with a twist so that we can have the same success or even more than them or findyourtrainer.com. And so take a look at this site. Let's go open up the site real quick. And this is what the site looks like. And this was all created probably in about an hour, maybe a couple of hours, because they're basically using a platform to do it. They're not building it from scratch. And what is the purpose of this site? Well, this is a marketplace, right? It's a little bit different than a store. A store is a marketplace where you have one seller and many buyers. A marketplace is a place where you have many sellers and many buyers, right? This is kind of the difference. And so you just build the marketplace, and then you have to, and these people are going to come in and they're going to grow on the marketplace. And then you have something called network effects, because one person that joins, whether it's a buyer or a seller, increases the value of the network squared. So you're going to have this rapid growth if you follow the tips and tricks that I'm about to share with you. And so you can select your gym, you can browse all Fit Coaches. And as you can see, that it's basically targeted at consumers. It's targeted at users who need personal trainers. It's not targeted right away at the main landing page. It's not targeted at personal trainers. But they do have a link here, right? And this is very similar. If you see sites like this that offer certain services, they offer these services to end users, but they also have an affiliate link. Bluehost, a lot of these sites, they have it at the bottom. This one doesn't have an affiliate program, but that is very similar. So it's all targeted to consumers, to users, to couch potatoes, right? People who want to get in shape, essentially. But you can basically click on Become a Fit Coach, and then you can sign up to be on the other side of the marketplace. And this is exactly what we're going to be doing today, okay? And so I basically signed up for this product here, and I'm going to show you exactly how I signed up. This is my admin panel. I basically signed up for this product for Share Tribe, and I called it Miami Fitness, okay? Because we're not going to be competing all across the US. We're going to focus, right? We're going to focus on a niche. And in this case, I'm focusing on Miami. I don't want to focus on New York because they are pretty, they're pretty big in New York, right? So I decided to pick Miami. Miami is a southern city. A lot of people are very health conscious. They want to be in great shape. They want to go to the beach. Men want to have a six-pack. Women too want to have a six-pack. Everybody wants to be fit. They want to be skinny. Miami is a big market. And what I called it is miamifitness.sharetribe.com. And this is what I have here. And this is my back end, right? And so I can basically click here and I can go to the marketplace. And so I can go to the marketplace. I only have one listing here, and we can basically click it. And it's $55 an hour. This is my own listing, right? So I'm acting as a seller of these services, as a personal trainer. And then we have Miami here. This is where I'm located. We can edit this listing, and all you have to do is basically modify it. You can just basically include some pictures. And if you're a trainer, these are going to be your own pictures, right? Because if you go to Fit Coach here, we browse all fit coaches. This is their pictures, right? This is exactly what we're doing. And we're basically following the same strategy as they are. They're doing it in Montreal, Canada. We're going to be doing it in Miami, Florida, okay? And so this is exactly what we want. And so if I'm as an end user, I can basically browse different coaches, and I see the price. This is 45 Canadian dollars, 55, 35. So I can click. Let's say I want to train with her, and I can basically learn, right? English, Spanish. It's 35. There's also virtual training. This is what she offers. And all of this is you can configure inside this Share Tribe app, right? This probably took them no longer than an hour to set up, very, very easily. And then you can book a session here, right? You can view all photos. And that's pretty much it. Now, how do these marketplaces work, right? This is the key, right? Marketplaces are challenging because you have to get both the buyers and the sellers. You can't just get the trainers here, because if they see that there's no buyers, right, if there's no couch potatoes, people that want these services, they're not going to be likely to sign up. But it's the same thing in reverse, right? You won't be able to get consumers. It's going to be challenging. I don't want to say you won't be, but it's going to be challenging to get consumers because there's no trainers on the site. And so how do you do it? Well, it's very, very easy. When you're starting out, you need to get coaches on the site, right? You got to get coaches, and then later you can market it to consumers because there's going to be more consumers than coaches, and that is why consumers are more valuable than coaches, because consumers can go anywhere and coaches don't care where they get service. As a coach, let's say I'm a coach, I'm fine if I'm signed up on 10 sites, but a consumer is very picky. They're going to sign up with one site and not another. They're not going to sign up with 10 different coaches. They're going to pick a site and stick to that site. And that is why consumers are more valuable than coaches. Coaches are a dime a dozen. They can have an account on multiple sites, but a user is just going to stick to one site. And so the job that you have here is, first of all, you got to sign up with this Share a Tribe, right? I'm not an affiliate. I'm not pushing. I'm not marketing this as an affiliate. I'm just sharing the site with you. I'm not getting any compensation whatsoever, so do not worry about that. There's no ulterior motive here. You can basically sign up. You can create an account, and you can create listings. You can also invite new members. And once you invite new members, you can basically give them maybe your friends' emails, maybe other people. Maybe I'm going to show you in a second how we're actually going to be building this marketplace. So lots of ways to do it. And if you hover over this is my own profile settings. And because I'm an admin, I can go to the admin settings and I can actually modify. I can manage my subscription. I can learn. I can manage users. I can manage listings. I can do a lot of interesting things, right? I can, as an admin, right? But a lot of these trainers, they're not going to be admins. They're going to be just regular sellers of services, right? minimal listing price. I can set up my PayPal account if I want to get payments, user listings, payment systems, etc. Analytics, advanced. There's a lot of things. Design. I can change the design. Lots of interesting things. And in my opinion, yeah, you can go out and build your own site that does this. But you want to get started like right now, and you want to start getting these coaches on your site like yesterday or like right now. So that is why it's a much better method. And so once you set up that site, right? So if I go to the marketplace, I have a very simple kind of site here set up right here, right? But I have to play with it. I have to upload a cover photo. It's so easy to use. You will have no problems. They even have a wizard. I basically completed 42% right now. So once you set it up, the next course of action is to find coaches. And I'm going to explain to you how to do that. And then later, I'm also going to explain to you how to find users as well. But the main challenge is the coaches, okay? Now, when you go to this findyourtrainer.com, you can basically Google a person and you can find their contact information. So if I select Shamel Williams and I basically Google them, I can Google them by themselves and I'm going to have their information. And I want to put New York City because this could be a common name, New York City. And I want to find this person. And so here he is. This is not him. I think these two pictures are him. So I can click on a picture and I can learn more about it, right? So this is FIT. This is from that same site. So here he is here. And this is also FIT. Okay, so unfortunately, if I go to the FIT side, that Find Your Trainer side, I won't be able to find their contact information unless I sign up. So there's another life hack. We can basically type LinkedIn and you're going to find their LinkedIn profile. And here he is, Shamel Williams LinkedIn profile. This is actually right here, right? This is the first result, or I think it was one of these results here. And you can basically open it, and this is him right here, right? He looks like he has a day job, and he's doing personal coaching on the side. And so that is the guy here. He's in Brooklyn, New York. Now, how do you get his contact information? Very, very easy. You're going to go out and you're going to install this Chrome plugin called Contact Out. And once you do that, you're going to have it here at this at your toolbar. And the only thing you have to do is go on LinkedIn, load up that page, and then click on this toolbar, and you're going to get the email address automatically because it has a way. It's going to go out, it's going to find their email information from what it knows. And here's the email information. And now we can contact him directly and say, hey, I just saw your account on findyourtrainer.com. I just started a brand new site only for New York City, right? Only for New York City, or only for Manhattan, or only for Brooklyn. I'd recommend just New York City if that's what you want to do. I would love if you can create an account, or at least give me your information and I will go on and create an account for you. Or just tell him, hey, you can sign up here. And he would be crazy to say no to it, right? Because the more size this personal trainer is on, the more exposure he's going to get. And that is what you're going to be doing with the rest of this trainer. This is called growth hacking, okay? If you ever Google what growth hacking is, this is exactly what it is. This is how you build a successful product without spending money for traffic. And I'm also going to show you how you can spend money to accelerate the growth. And so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to select this person, you're going to Google, find their LinkedIn account, click on that contact out, and you're going to get their email address. In some cases, you're also going to get their Instagram account, and you can contact them on Instagram, Facebook, etc., etc. The only thing I recommend is that a lot of these names could be fairly general, right? They could be fairly general first and or last name. So what I recommend is when you're Googling for them, Google the area as well. So Shamel Williams, I don't know how general that name is, but you want to Google the area as well. So you always want to put New York City because there could be a Shamel Williams in California or Florida or etc., etc. And obviously, if we're doing Miami Fitness, we are not going to be finding these personal trainers in New York City. We're going to be finding them in Miami. And the way you do that is you basically put a Miami zip code. Here's one Miami zip code, 33133. All you have to do is basically Google for Miami zip codes. That's all you're going to do. And you're going to have a list of Miami zip codes. There you go. I hope that's enough for you. And one I always remember, because it's very easy to remember, is 33133. And that is how you're going to do it. You're going to go to find your trainer. You're gonna go here and you're gonna enter the zip code, and you're gonna find this. You're gonna have the same list, and then you can contact them one by one. Now that is one way to do it. Another way to do it, and I know some people would be asking about it, and this is a great method to do it, is by running Facebook ads to people that are personal trainers in the area you are. And so let me show you the campaign structure. It's only gonna take 1 second. We have our campaign, we have traffic consideration, and then we have the ad set. It's also ADS1. Our budget is $10 a day. You can also put $5 a day if you are strapped for cash. We're gonna run this campaign the next day at midnight, and all we need to do is we're gonna put Miami, Florida here, right? So you can put current city only, okay? I don't recommend doing current city only. I recommend doing a radius. So I recommend maybe a 15-mile radius. And let's see, we have 320,000 people. And the other thing about it, this is not just Miami radius. We also want to put additional interest, personal trainer. Okay, and that way we're going to find personal trainers, or at least people that are interested, that's one of their interests, right? We have the age range 25-65, which I think is a good age range. We have automatic placements, and that is what we have, 320,000 reach, and that's fine, right? We're doing local marketing, right? We're not just doing wide open to the United States like we always do. We're doing local marketing. And so the audience is perfect. As you can see, the audience definition is right in the middle. And so the next thing you're going to do, you're going to go to the ads, and you're going to quickly create an ad. You need a Facebook page. You always need a Facebook page when you're running ads. You're going to create a Facebook page. It's going to be something about fitness. You can call it Miami Fitness, Miami Personal Training, Stay in Shape Miami, something like that. You're going to go in here. And then you're just going to scroll down, and you're going to create a new ad. You're going to go in here, add media, add image, and then you're going to go on stock photos, and you're going to type fitness. Okay, that's what you're going to be doing. And you're going to look for an ad, something having to do with fitness. There's lots of ideas. This is a cool ad. There's a man and a woman. Let's pick them. We're going to choose them. And right away, you're going to see all the images here. They're going to be displayed in different placements. And this is what you're going to see. And so the next thing you have to do is you have to put your primary text. And the primary text can never be, you can never call the person that's viewing the ad exactly by their interest. You cannot say something like, are you a personal trainer? Come work with us, or something like this. You should say something like you should say something like the name of your site. So let's say Miami Fitness, and then you should put the best place for personal trainers. That's it. Very simple. And Facebook is never going to have a problem with this ad, because we're not doing affiliate marketing. We're just doing beautiful and regular advertising. We're trying to find people who are necessary for us. Join our team and get new clients today. Something similar. Obviously, you kind of have to think about it. But what they want is they want new clients. And that's what we're going to type. For the headline, you're going to write the headline, Miami Fitness, and description, whatever you want, a little bit longer. And this is optional. Both of these are optional. And then for the website is going to be the site, right? It's going to be the site that you build, right? That's what you're going to be, except you're going to build a site like this, right? Take a look. You see how it says another page, sign up, right? That's what you're going to have. You're going to link it to the sign up page. Once you build out the site, you will basically have the site that looks exactly like this. You're going to, it's very, very easy to build it out. And maybe in one of the future videos, I can show you the site that I built. But I want to see this video having at least 150 likes. If I see that many likes, I will show you my own site, and I'll even run Facebook ads to that site. I'll show you the results. Let me see 150 likes on this video, and I will do it for you guys, right? That's a promise from me. And so that is the way you're going to do it. This is done. We need the URL, and the URL is going to be obviously the URL I showed you. And that is all we have to do. That is all. You're not gonna have your J Hustle here. You're gonna have Miami Fitness, and that is how you're gonna get coaches, right? That is how you're gonna get coaches. And then later on, once you have a good number of coaches, right? Users are gonna sign up. They're gonna sign up once they see that this is a live site. It's not a dead site. It's a real site. And then you can run ads or use some of the other methods to get users on your site. But the first challenge is going to be to get coaches. All right, guys. So that is the method I have for you guys right now. In my opinion, This is absolutely the #1 method for, fixing the problems that a lot of these businesses have right now. This is the #1 method for making money with the whole situation. And obviously, this is just one example of what we can do. There's a lot of variations about it. So if you enjoy this method, if I see at least 150 likes on this video, I will do more videos. I will do case studies next week with this specific method. I will show you how to run Facebook ads, and you're going to see exactly what you need to see. All right. So like this video, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about this method. Let me know what kind of niche you want to go after. But this is not affiliate marketing. We're actually building a real business that people can actually go on and get value from this. And that's why Facebook is never going to have an issue with this specific business model. All right, guys. So this is all I wanted to cover in this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. Smash the like on this video if you enjoyed this method. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.